I wouldn't make it, but I made it anyway.
I remember say it wasn't easy. Right now everything is amazing. Steady driving them loco. Them I taking my photo. I remember that they telling me no, no. Right now everything is global. Steady driving them loco. Them I taking my photo.
I put the label on full effect. I keep the prayers in motion and no pulling back. I was boxed in, all the boxes that I couldn't check, and God came through for me, would you look at that? I'm building a legacy out of hobby. I never chased a dream, I designed it.
Hey everyone, it's Michael from Rembrandt Photography. So I was walking through the streets of Colchester today, and I came across a homeless guy, and basically he draws pictures on the ground. His name's Michael, he's just sitting over there. And take a look at these pictures, man. Like, these are all chalk drawings that he's done on the pavement, and the detail is ridiculous. Like, this man is super talented, super talented, and I can't understand for the life of me why a guy with this much talent is on the street. It doesn't make sense to me at all. Okay, so I've shown you some of his work. Like I said, he's a super talented guy. You don't draw like this without being good at what you do. And the man in question who draws these pictures is a man named Michael. So I'm gonna have a quick word with him and we'll see what happens. Okay guys, so this is Michael. I've met him on the streets of Colchester. I've seen him here before, but I've never actually had the courage to come up and speak to him. But I'm so grateful to God I did it today. The man's really talented, to be honest. Like, you don't draw this good without having talent. Sorry, Michael, can I ask, how come you're out here, bud?
Bad circumstances, a bad start in life, and then they say I've got mental problems and that stuff. I do have trouble coping a lot, you know. So I find it easier to live simple. Do you know what I mean? I can't really understand society and how it works and all that. Do you know what I mean? Can't really get on in society very well, you know.
To be honest, I don't think it's a case that you can't get on in society, Mike. I think to a certain extent, society's forgotten about you.
Yeah.
Rather than you forgetting about society or not being able to intermingle with society.
Yeah, it's like there's no real place for me there, you know? You know what I mean?
It has to be said, there's always a place for you, Mike. For as long as you're human and you're alive, there's always a place for you. Problem is, a lot of people don't recognize it.
No, it's not a simple thing to explain or to understand either, because you know, if it was, I probably wouldn't be if it was simple, you know. It's very complicated, and you know, like I say, I find it very hard to cope and to solve my problems, you know.
I must say you're a very talented man though, Mike. I have to give it to you. I haven't seen drawings like this in Colchester. I haven't seen them on walls, not to mention on the floor.
Thanks. They're unique because I taught myself rather than learning at college or anything. I learned myself by trial and error, so it makes it different from anything else, you know?
Yeah. So back again with Mike. Guys, when I tell you this guy's talented, I'm not saying it just for the fun. Like, look at the other one. It's absolutely ridiculous the talent this guy's got. I can't believe he's on the roads. But yeah, Mike, my name's Michael as well, so we share the same name. Mike, I gotta ask you, just because of the kind of person I am, but has anyone ever spoken to you about Jesus before?
Yeah. I do believe in higher powers. I'm just not right into religion. Do you know what I mean?
No, that's fair enough. I mean,
yeah. So hopefully that's good enough just to believe in something. You know, believe in if there's any God, then it's only going to be the same God that everyone believes in, just from a different point of view, you know. That's the way I see it anyway. I could be wrong, but...
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. I mean, I can only tell you what works for me personally. And personally, to be honest, Jesus has seen me out of every bad situation I've ever been in. And I honestly believe he's going to do the same for you one day. Whether you believe in him or not doesn't mean he doesn't love you. He definitely loves you, bro. I just wanted you to know that today. He definitely loves you.
Nice.
Alright, Michael, it's been great meeting you, man. Yeah? It was nice to see you. Don't worry. Alright? It was great meeting you. And honestly, keep it up, because this is like amazing work.
Thanks a lot.
But don't forget what I told you though, Jesus does love you. I know you might not believe in him. He might not work for you, but he can if you want him to. Alright? I walk up and down on the high street pretty much every other day because of work, so whenever I am around, I will definitely come and give you something. I can't guarantee every time I'm gonna have, you know, big money on me, but...
Oh, just say hello, whatever, man, that's good.
Yeah.
It's nice, yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I'll definitely come and say hello a lot more often now.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, so... I really appreciate your time, Michael, honestly. Thank you for talking to me. Yeah. Thank you so much for talking to me. I appreciate it.
And the help.
Enjoy the food. Make sure no one takes the food off you. Make sure no one takes that food off you. And the money I gave you, try not to use it on anything silly. Alright? I can't tell you how to spend it. It's up to you. You're a grown man, but try not to. Alright? Alright, take care, mate. I'll see you again. Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Alright.
Thank you. Nice.
Hey guys, it's Michael here from Rembrandt Photography. Just met this guy called Michael on the road, and his story broke my heart, man. He's homeless, he's on the roads. He draws pictures on the street just to entertain people so he can hopefully get some money to eat or find somewhere to stay. You know what, I can't call myself a Christian if I don't live a Christian life. Like, being a Sunday Christian doesn't mean anything. Being a Sunday and Wednesday Christian doesn't mean anything. This is a guy from my community on the streets. And if I don't have the heart to speak to him, if I don't have the heart to feed him when he's hungry, if I don't have the heart to give him clothes when he's naked, why am I here? Do you know what I mean? Like, what am I doing with myself? The Bible says we are the salt of the world. But if the salt loses its flavor and its taste, it's not good for anything. You'd be surprised how many people pass that man by every day. Funnily enough, I was one of those people. I've seen him before. He's not new to me, but I never stopped to speak to him. But today, honestly, I felt the Spirit of God just tell me that you need to speak to this guy. And I couldn't ignore it, so I did it. And I'm so blessed and so favored that I did. I don't know if you can see me properly. Let me take these off. At the end of the day, that man's a human being. He's homeless, but homeless is just a situation. Homeless doesn't define who he is. It's just a phase he's going through. That man could turn around tomorrow, be pictured in a magazine or be featured for his art somewhere, and his entire life could change. He could be a multi-millionaire for all I know. But the number of people that I just saw walking past him, looking down on him as if he was less than them, or he wasn't as good as them, it makes me sick, to be honest. To be honest, I need to even ask God to forgive me. I'm not better than anyone else. So many times I've walked past that guy. Who knows how hungry he was? Who knows what he was going through? Do you know what I mean? I thank God that he's going to have a safe place to stay tonight. He's going to have food in his belly. He doesn't have to worry about being robbed on the streets because he doesn't have to worry about being punched or beat up or kicked. He doesn't have to worry about being... He's told me stories I can't even say on the film, being urinated on by drunk revelers. as a man, it hurts me to hear what this guy's gone through. He's even got the same name as me. Can you imagine that? We're both Michaels. My situation could have so easily been his, but by the grace of God, I'm in a different place. I just want you to think about how you treat people on a daily basis. That's the only purpose for this video. It's just to let you know that sometimes things aren't as they seem. Just because I've just spoken to a homeless man on the street doesn't mean the homeless man isn't worth anything. Do you know what I mean? That man has a family. That man has a mother and a father, just like I do. I am no better than him. He is no less than me. So please, when you're out and about, just think about other people. Think about what they're going through. Don't think about yourself. Don't think, well, I've only got £5 and if I give him that, then I won't be able to afford my lunch. The Bible says that you should entertain strangers because you never know, you might just be entertaining an angel by mistake. That could be your blessing that you're walking past. That could be your blessing that you're looking down on. That could be your blessing that you think is less than you. I just want to encourage you guys. This world is only going to change if we Christians stand up and say enough is enough. This world is only going to change if we stop being holier than thou and realize that we have a mission on this earth. We have something to do. God didn't put us here for fun. We're not saved just to be saved for ourselves. That's not what this is. Matthew chapter 28 gave us a mandate that we should go out into the world and make disciples of it. This is our role. This is our job. This is our responsibility. Let's get to it. Michael from Rim Photography signing out. Peace.